So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Dida becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. In with the challenge. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now here's the delivery. Varane gets it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Hullet. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Pelé. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Pelé. Quarter of an hour played. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pelé. Hullet.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Yaya Toure. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Half an hour played now. Platini pinches it off him. Bale. So what can they make of this? And it's Cruyff. Nedved. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gattuso. Hullet. Oh, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Hullet. Now it's Messi. Here's Cannavaro. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pele is wide and looking to get onto this. He's picked his way through. Big header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Gattuso is there and he can pick it up. Hullet. Nedved. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il numero 6.
And the action is back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. And he's whipped it across. And it's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Hullet. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played out to the left flank.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Hullet. Nedved. And still we await the first breakthrough. And this is Messi. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, important interception. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Yaya Toure. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hullet touches it back. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nedved. And it's Cruyff. He's looking wide. Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Hullet. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Messi. Hullet and Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He is starved of space and time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Hullet. And it's Nedved. Pele has it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pele. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
All hands on deck for this one.
Numero 14. Numero 2. Fabio Cannavaro.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Il numero 9. Il numero 5.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.